Hi, and this is the second half of my video for showing all of the bag collection that I have accumulated throughout the years. This is the higher price point values, so more designer goods or more of luxury items. So the first bag is actually one of my favorites. It's a Hello Kitty Luxe, I guess, collection. I purchased it in New York City when I was 17 or 18, and I actually use it as my prom clutch. I'm obsessed with it. I wear it more in the summer, but it's super cute. As you can see, it has like Hello Kitty cupcake detail inside, Hello Kitty cupcakes and like macaroons on the outside, and I'm obsessed with pastries, and I'm obsessed with Hello Kitty. So this kind of was the key to my heart right here. The next one here is the Patricia Fields collection that she did for Barbie. It's a pleather tote. It's kind of like a bowling kind of shaped bag. I purchased it a few years ago, and I went through phases with it. I either loved it and used the crap out of it, or I ended up not really caring about it and neglecting it. And this past year, being back in Ottawa, since I had not brought it with me to the other locations that I relocated at, I fell in love with it all over again, and I've been using it for class and work, and it's just practical, even for like an overnight stay. It's really cute, and it has like kind of a cute classic staple piece like logo with a little Barbie head, and really cute. I love it. Next is my little collection of Longchamp bags. I haven't beat my mom quite yet, since she has probably over 12 of them. And of like all black collection, and then she has the leather goods. So this one here is the Clementine, and it's a medium size. I love it. Like, these bags are awesome. I used to really like them when I was younger because my mom showed me them, and it was actually my school bag when I was 13 years old. Not this one particularly, but another one that she had lent me. But after that, I don't know, I ended up really hating them, and I just found that they looked really sloppy, and it wasn't the look that I wanted, and stuff like that. But I don't know, I recently regrown to love them, and that's when I bought the orange one, and this one I've had for a few years. This one's called the Shopping, and I believe it is a bigger size than the large. The color is called Chocolat. The straps are the longer version straps, so that you can kind of toss it over your shoulder a little bit easier. The pocket itself is also bigger than the average one. I love this bag because of the practicality of the size. I hate the color. I don't know why I purchased it in brown, quite honestly. So it's been actually buried in my closet for quite a few years now. This is by far my favorite. It's the extra large, so it's the duffel bag version of the Longchamp bag. This is what I use for overnight stays or like major like events that I go to that I have to bring a lot of things. And the color is called Graphite. I love it. Easy to wash as well. I haven't really done that on this one yet. The one thing that I wish they came out with, I'm not sure if they did yet, is this exact size with like the option of a higher or bigger either like large strap or like two individual ones, because when this guy is heavy, holy crap, it is ever such an effort to have it just like linked in your arm or like around your arm. It really hurts, but it's a practical bag. It's awesome. You can fold it up if you travel and you need an extra like duffel to like come back home with. The infamous cambered satchel. I remember when this guy became the it bag to have. I had to have it in red, and I love it. I used it for school a bit. The only downfall of it is that it's actually really damn small, so my laptop didn't fit in it. None of my binders really fit in it properly, so it actually did end up being my school bag as I had planned it to be. It kind of just became like a everyday bag that I used. I haven't used it in a few years, but I'll probably take it out sometime soon. Okay, so this is where I become probably the biggest hypocrite of them all. I despise Coach beyond belief, and I caved for 2 Coach bags, and essentially this one here I had seen a few years ago, which was a photo on a New York Fashion Week street style, and she was wearing it, and I fell in love with the look of it. and I couldn't see the branding of it when I saw it in the photo, and I was like, shit, like I need to get my hands on this bag. It's super cute. Looks like you can dress it up and wear it casually because of the little like dotted open spaces, the little tassel. And essentially I saved the photo and I kept zooming in and trying to figure out what it was. Lo and behold, it was bloody Coach. And that's when I kind of hit a wall and I was like, shit, like what do? I know it's affordable. I hate Coach tremendously. I just don't like the fact that every single damn person has it because they believe it is a great designer that everyone can have. It is a luxury item that is affordable, which is great. I just find that it lost its appeal because it's quite unfortunate because they make really, really good leather. So I did end up getting it, and I ended up staying in the store for over 2 hours contemplating whether or not I was purchasing this bag because of the branding. I love it though. I don't wear it as often as I should, but it was my prime bag that I brought to Europe for the summer. This here is actually a bag that I bought recently at a consignment store, and it was a pretty good deal, and I actually had no idea it was Coach until one, I saw obviously the infamous striping on the inside, and until I read the label. It was a limited edition bag, and the color is beautiful. It's in great condition. I love that it's patent leather, and it actually also comes with a larger strap, which I'm not particularly a huge fan of, but maybe one day I'll find it practical for something. But I do love it, and again, I feel like a hypocrite, but you know what, we all are hypocrites in the end. And the two bags that I have don't really scream out Coach, so I don't mind them so much. But yes, I do have two Coach bags, and normally in my blog posts I don't always say what it is because, well, I don't want everyone to know that I have Coach, but now you know. This is pretty old. I purchased it a few years ago, and it's a Marc by Marc Jacob tote. I love it because it looks like Dalmatian, and I'm obsessed with Cruella de Vil, so this guy kind of was my calling. The downfall of this is it's actually PVC, and I paid a little over $500 for it with taxes. So that is a downfall, kind of a bummer, but I still do wear it, not as often as I did before, but it's honestly an awesome overnight bag, school, everyday tote. You can just slap anything in there, really cute. Then I have the classic bag, obviously, the Natasha, and well, bought it quite a while ago before the huge popularity came out, and then I lost my appeal towards it because everyone had it. I didn't like it, but it's a really good travel bag because you can just pop in all your necessities of like what you need, so it's great for that. This little guy I purchased a few years ago in Printemps in Paris. I was looking for a small, just kind of carry a few things, kind of side satchel. I loved it when I first purchased it. Wore the crap out of it, and then I actually haven't worn it in a few years, but I do genuinely still like this bag, and I haven't seen a lot of people carrying it, so it is probably an item that I will take out of my closet soon. Oh, things to say about this bag. If this bag could talk, she would have infinite stories to tell. This bag is my go-to bag for everything. I go out to a bar, I take it. I go out to a club, I take it. I go on like a random date, I've taken it. This bag is literally my life. Honestly, if this bag could talk, she would say a lot of stories. I love it to death. It's so practical. On a simple outfit, it adds a little bit more glam. You can dress an outfit up that's a bit more casual. You can bring it from day to night. And I love the size of it, so it was always really easy for me to just toss the few things that I needed when I went out. And I love that I can do a few different things with the chain. So like I've been wearing it like a clutch recently, and then when you unknot it, I just wear it as like a side bag. And then also when I unknot it, I've also worn it kind of tangled in my hands, and then worn it also as a clutch. I love this bag. I got it for Christmas a few years ago, and ever since then, like literally, it's become my best friend. So I love it. This was a recent purchase over the summer. I loved the collection when she got out with it, but I didn't think I was going to be able to find it in Canada. Well, not in Ottawa anyways. So when I went to Toronto with my friend Rosie before I went to get my pass for Fashion Week, oh, I guess it was in the fall, not the summer, the fall. And we saw it, and I couldn't say no to it anymore. It had like a good discount on it because it was a family and friends day. So that's basically what called me out. I haven't worn it too often yet, but I probably will end up wearing a little bit more in the summer. And I have like a little bit of a quirky personality to myself, and this honestly is probably one of my favorite bags that I own. It just adds some character and spunk to an outfit. This is my Furla candy bag, and it's the Sparkle limited edition that they had done. I actually purchased this bag when I graduated from Blanche Macdonald in Vancouver. I decided it was my treat, and yeah, I love it. I'm kind of afraid to wear it in the winter here, even though I wore it for other seasons in BC. Ottawa winter, I feel like it may crack the plastic. I'm not sure if it actually would, because I believe it actually probably is better quality than that. I'm just really scared. I don't want to ruin it, and I love it, honestly. It is a little tacky because the sparkles aren't necessarily always my favorite, but this bag is definitely one of my favorites, and I definitely want to buy another Furla candy bag, just probably a two-toned or something. Here comes another bucket bag. This one is a Kenzo bucket bag that I purchased a little over a year ago. I am obsessed with this bag. I use it on the daily, and I love that it's a dark green, and in some light it actually looks like black. And I love it. It has the smaller top strap, and then it has the shoulder strap, which I never really use. It's kind of unpractical, but honestly, you can't go wrong with a bucket bag. I also love the subtle detailing of just the embossed Kenzo, and I love the color, and I absolutely adore it. This is a Cartier bag. It's again another bucket bag. This one was found at a consignment store, and it's in perfect condition. I don't know why the person really gave it away, but it's as if it was never used. So I've used it a few times so far since it's pretty new in my collection, and the fact that it's Cartier was something that meant a lot to me because my mom's obsessed with Cartier, and I didn't necessarily want a piece of jewelry, so I'm really excited that I did get lucky enough to find a bag. Super cute as well. It is pretty small, but if you organize it properly, you can really fit a few things, and I like that it has the classic like little double C Cartier on each side. Whoop, super cute. And the burgundy is just stunning, but of course it's their signature color. We're getting into Louis Vuitton, which is my favorite brand. I'm even stamped with it. And this bag was my official first Louis Vuitton bag that I got that wasn't lent by my mom. And yeah, this is the first out of the first series collection that the Vernis came out with. I don't know what it's called because they no longer actually make this one available in the Vernis. I got it when I was 15, so that's when the first collection came out, and I take very good care of my stuff, and especially when I love something, I want it to last. And I still do use this bag quite often in the summer and occasionally in the winter, depending what I'm wearing. But I love this bag. It's still really stiff, which I think is also what I don't like a lot about it, but I'll try to wear it more and unstiffen it, but it's definitely one of my favorites. My next Vernis one is going to be a darker color though, because the like black burgundy one that they have, or more plum, sorry, is super beautiful. This is the Raspail bag, and I got this one for my 21st birthday. Everyone has the Neverfull. I've never really been a huge fan of the Neverfull. So when this one actually came out 2 or 3 months prior to my birthday, before I turned 21, and still to this day I don't see many people wearing it. It's wonderful. Honestly, the size of it, you can't go wrong. It's by far my favorite bag as well. I use it all the time. A lot of my friends, actually, Rosie says that when she thinks of this bag, she thinks of me because it's my signature bag. I've used it for school, I've used it for overnight stays, I use it as a daily like tote. Wonderful. Honestly, it's not too big and it's not too small. It's fantastic. This here is the Palermo bag, and I purchased this quite a few years ago. I think I was maybe 17-ish. I don't know. I thought it was a good price. It was like 720 euros at the time. It's much more now, unfortunately. But I love the aging of it, and it actually is probably the nicest aged Louis Vuitton that I have. I don't know why it turned out so nice, but the brown is beautiful. I used to wear this bag on the daily. Like, this was my go-to bag all the time. And I love the like pocket assortments that are in there for the different organization. I love the little key hook that's there. But the downfall about this one is when I moved to Vancouver, a lot of people had it. And I kind of just hid it in my closet for a while. But I should definitely take it out. It's a bag that I still genuinely really like. And last but not least, this is my most recent bag. I got it for Christmas. It's an Alexander McQueen McCute bag. It's filled with my stuff, so it's kind of heavy right now. But I love it. I didn't have just like a plain black everyday kind of tote or like kind of shove all bag or get ready and go kind of bag. And I really do like it. And my parents got it for me for Christmas. I like that it has the larger strap, that it has the two top little handles. The leather is beautiful. It's so soft. I absolutely adore it. I like the like minor detailing, but my favorite is just like the little embossed McHugh in the back. And the only downfall about this bag is that the inside is cream. So it does start with a leather, but then it goes into a canvas. So that's the only thing. You gotta be a little careful because it gets dirty a little bit easier, but honestly it's fantastic. But what I'll do is I'll actually list all the names of the bags in a filed list underneath the video. That way, if any of you are interested in doing research, you're more than welcome to. And other than that, thank you very much for watching the video. Since it's my first series, I'll try my best to do more videos and incorporate it a little bit more on my blog. Thanks so much. See you soon.